When it comes to seeing signs about guys, particularly if he's a possible love interest, women are like detectives. They'll assess him, observe his actions, and attempt to figure out what type of man he is. Because Sigma guys don't conform to the stereotypical roles of alpha or beta, they are a bit of an enigma to women, who are frequently drawn to the confidence and mystery of Sigma. While it is true that women are drawn to all sorts of guys, there is something about Sigma males that simply appears to touch all the right buttons. No, it's not about the cologne they wear or anything like that. That makes women feel an unseen connection with Sigma men even if they are not sure why. These are 15 characteristics of Sigma guys that women notice right away. 1. Their mysterious character. There's just something about Sigmas that makes them hard to read and understand. Sigma males are the kind of people that constantly appear to have something up their sleeve, making them immensely appealing to women and sometimes pretty fun to try and figure out. They always keep women wondering, which is part of what makes them so alluring. Women are captivated to their air of mystery. While other men can be easier to read and anticipate, Sigma males are constantly full of surprises. Attempting to understand a Sigma male is like attempting to solve a puzzle, and it's an enormously addictive endeavor even if she never entirely unlocks the code. The trip is happy. This is not to suggest that all Sigmas are purposefully evasive or mysterious. This unpredictability is thrilling, and it's something that many women seek. While this can make Sigma men appear even more mysterious, it also contributes to their alluring nature. 2 other clever ways that Sigma men complement each other, despite the fact that they rarely use them. They are more private individuals who don't feel the need to put everything out there for the world to see. Sigmas focus on their accomplishments and personality, whereas most guys will compliment a woman based only on her appearance. This may seem like a small difference, but it's actually quite significant. This kind of compliment is far more valuable than the others because it demonstrates the Sigma's intelligence and good taste as well as their attention to the woman as a person rather than just her appearance. This type of compliment will make her feel valued and special because it speaks to the core of what women really want, which is to be loved and appreciated for who they are, not just what they look like. Rather than flattering her with meaningless platitudes like every other guy does, Sigma men focus on what she lacks on the inside, which will make her feel drawn to you without her even realizing it. 3. Sigma males can make women feel special without even trying because they have a unique way of handling situations. They are the kind of men who take command without uttering a word. Although they like to remain in the background and quietly observe, they have the ability to take leadership of any situation and frequently step forward when necessary. They don't always need to be the leader. This type of man is usually obvious to women right away because they know he can handle anything that comes his way, that he doesn't need to be the center of attention. But he has a way of making things happen, and that even in the most chaotic situations, he maintains his composure. While an alpha man craves attention, a Sigma man is happy to let others take the credit. This is not to suggest that Sigma men are pushovers. Rather, they just know when to pull back and embrace their own sense of style. Sigma men love simplicity, despite the fact that this frequently confounds others. This can be anything from dressing like a gentleman to wearing all black all the time. Their style is an extension of their personality and reflects their unique abilities. Sigmas aren't afraid to march to the beat of their own drum when it comes to fashion. What they wear is not just about projecting an image, it also comes down to comfort. The majority of men enjoy wearing bold colors and eye-catching patterns, but Sigma men prefer to dress simply and neatly. This is because when they are with women, people are more likely to concentrate on them and their words. 5. Their spirit of exploration. Sigma men are always willing to try new things, are curious, and want to experience as much as they can. This sense of adventure often makes women feel alive and excited, which makes them stand out in this world of mediocrity and complacency. When we talk about adventure, we're not just talking about physical adventure. Women are drawn to risk-takers and outsiders because they make life seem more exciting, and give women the impression that they can accomplish anything they set their minds to. This isn't to say that Sigma males are always willing to jump out of planes or climb mountains. Rather, it just means that they are the kind of individuals that are constantly seeking for new challenges and are never satisfied with just sitting around and doing nothing. They have their own set of ethics and values that they adhere to, and as society changes, so do its norms and ideals. In the past, Sigma males were frequently viewed as outcasts or rebels, but in the present, they are gaining respect for their strong morals and independent thought. They prefer to live by their own code of ethics and set their own standards rather than conforming to social norms, which can occasionally put them at odds with the mainstream but also helps them to draw a devoted following of like-minded people. Sigma men serve as excellent role models for today's youngsters in many respects. Although girls who are unsure of their own goals in life don't give a damn about a man's values, real women understand that a man's values are an indication of his character, and as any woman knows, it's difficult to find a man of character. This isn't to say that all Sigma males are flawless, but their strong sense of values is something that this world 7. At a time when more and more individuals are trying to fit in, they are genuine and don't try to fit in. Sigma men are even more distinctive. These are the ones who feel at ease in their own flesh and don't hesitate to be who they are, regardless of what other people may think. Men who are genuine and don't mind flaunting their sex tend to attract women. It's also a fact that women always observe about men. They're independent, perfectly content to do their own thing, and don't feel the need to seek validation or approval from others. Sigmas aren't trying to be someone they're not, and this authenticity is refreshing. Despite the fact that some may perceive them as conceited or haughty, they are strong-willed, independent, and have a unique perspective on the world. They don't feel the need to put on a show or act someone they're not just to impress women. They are also often natural leaders who don't hesitate to take chances or speak their minds. Women adore their demeanor, their capacity for self-direction, and their carefree outlook on life. Men are frequently seen as having a cool-headed and collected personality. They don't get sucked into drama or allow their feelings to rule them. This isn't to say they lack empathy. They simply know how to remain composed under pressure. Women find Sigma's capacity to remain composed under pressure to be incredibly appealing because it demonstrates that they are in charge of their life. Women notice and value Sigma's ability to take things head-on. Sigma men, on the other hand, detest drama and would prefer to avoid it entirely in favor of devoting their time and energy to more worthwhile pursuits. When a woman becomes entangled in life's inevitable drama, Sigmas are the ones she can always rely on. 9. Their unshakable confidence. Men carry themselves with a certain air of self-assurance that is incredibly alluring to the other sex. While many confuse confidence with arrogance, the two are actually quite distinct. Women are drawn to confident, masculine males. Confidence is a calm inner strength that emanates from inside oneself, whereas arrogance is a trait frequently employed to conceal uneasiness. Women often desire such a man in their lives because he can help them feel more secure about themselves. Men are self-assured in who they are and what they believe in. They don't need validation from others because they know their worth. This confidence is very contagious, making those around them feel more confident as well. 10. They are perceptive and imaginative thinkers. The term, Sigma male, has gained popularity in recent years. Sigma males are thought to be the pinnacle of male intelligence and creativity. They are frequently the ones driving change and making things happen, and despite making up a small percentage of the population, they have a disproportionately large impact. Women are unavoidably drawn to these impressive minds, whether they are at work or out with friends. They enjoy meaningful conversations and are always eager to learn more. In addition to making them great conversationalists, their intellectual curiosity also enables them to think creatively. Sigma males frequently take advantage of this ability to see things from different angles in relationships, the workplace, and life in general because it allows them to think outside the box and add new perspectives to discussions. This can be advantageous or disadvantageous, but Sigmas often know how to control their spontaneity by staying passive. While other men may be predictable and boring, Sigmas know when to keep her guessing. Despite their unpredictability, Sigmas are still reliable because they never make promises they can't keep and always follow through on their commitments. This is a rare combination that attracts women. They don't do anything without thinking it through first, so their impulsiveness is usually controlled. They like to spice things up and add some excitement to her life. 12. How they convey nonverbal clues. Sigma males are conscious that their actions convey more information than words, and they are skilled at using their nonverbal clues. Nonverbal cues may be equally as successful as verbal communication, if not more so. Sigmas use their body language, facial expressions, and eye contact to convey their messages. They are also very skilled at reading other people's nonverbal cues, which helps them better understand what others think and feel. This is because people are frequently more influenced by what they see than by what they hear. When combined with verbal communication, Nonverbal cues can be an incredibly powerful tool. When used effectively, they can build connections with people that go far beyond what words alone could ever hope to accomplish. This helps women quickly trust them because it helps them understand the full story rather than just the words. 13. Their capacity to take charge of conversations. Sigma males are adept at taking charge of conversations. Sigma men are naturally good at reading people, so they know how to keep a conversation going by asking the right questions that make it flow naturally. They are also very good at steering conversations in the direction they want. Sigma men are also excellent listeners and can carry on a conversation without getting bored, which is another reason why women find them so fascinating. They are fascinating to talk to and always seem to know the right thing to say. This ability to take charge of conversations is a very attractive quality in men. Women are often drawn to these men's intelligent minds and find themselves hanging on every word they say. Being able to take charge of a discussion is a really helpful quality for Sigmas because it makes them seem more confident. 14. It also helps them establish rapport fast and effortlessly. They are not scared to be honest and they don't play games. In today's world, it's typical for people to play games with one another. They frequently do this to avoid being hurt or because they are frightened of being honest, and although this may be a smart short-term strategy, it's not a good long-term one. Sigma men tend to be extremely direct. They say what they mean and mean what they say. They are not scared to be honest, even if it means upsetting someone. In the end, the truth is always preferable. These directnesses can often be misinterpreted for rudeness, but in the long run, they're a highly sought-after attribute. The Sigma male is the kind of guy who, even though he knows you won't like hearing it, will tell you whether or not he likes your new haircut. It may not be what you want to hear, but at least you'll know where you stand with him. And that's better than being misled or led on. 15. They woke with purpose. Sigma guys move through the world with ease and confidence, never questioning their capacity to accomplish their objectives. They always seem to know where they're headed and walk with a feeling of purpose. Women recognize and respect this assurance, while other men can pause or doubt themselves. In a world full of guys who don't know what they want, Sigmas are a breath of fresh air. Because they don't back down from a challenge and are always eager to go above and beyond to accomplish their objectives. Their extraordinary desire makes them admirable leaders that people are drawn to. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, so I can keep making them. Subscribe for more videos.